It is cooking time with C. Today's short recipe, fast recipe is stuffed onion rings. I had some pasta sauce with some ground beef and I put it in an onion. So let's get started. So I'm cutting the onion about an inch thick. Boy, I gotta build up some muscle strength. Even the onion was a little hard to cut, but they're about an inch thick. It was a decent size. I would say a medium sized onion. A larger onion if you want, but this is what I use because I had them on hand. So you're cutting them up, getting them, and then you gotta pull them apart, which was a little tricky too, pulling them apart. But different onions are easier to pull apart versus others. So you'll see where I took, some of them have 2 rings, some of them have 1 ring. It's up to you how thick you want your onion to be. So here is what I have. And I'm going to put my spare meat that I had, which has ground beef, some pasta sauce, some mozzarella cheese, and I had some olives. So I mixed that all together. And I'm going to use cornstarch to help bread it. Because remember, I am trying to keep this low carb, and that's my low carb flour there. Cornstarch is not low carb, but you need something to make and here's my beaten egg with my Trio Plus 1 in there, salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. So beat up your egg, that's 2 eggs there. And we're going to stuff it with my ground beef mixture, and that is what I had left over. So hey, let's get them stuffed. So all I did was just, little press here and there. I did all the onion rings, stuffed them all. And then after you stuff them, you have to put them in the freezer and let them get kind of solid up. So it could make it easy for you to bread them. But right now, you'll watch me stuff them. So I kind of use all the onions. You can do, if you just want the bigger sizes, you can stuff just the bigger sizes. But I want to use all of the onion. That's why you see some small, some big, some medium. So this is me doing the cornstarch to bread it. Just cornstarch first, and then you dip it into the egg, and then after the egg, you dip it into my low carb flour. If you want to know about that low carb flour, I can do a video for it, but it's just Bob Red Mill's low carb flour that I buy. Actually, I buy so many of them so I can always keep it on hand. So all I do is dip it in there, get a little breading coating, and I notice if you miss this cornstarch, the breading will not adhere to the onion. So one time I caught myself trying to do it without the cornstarch. It doesn't work. So you need the cornstarch, then the egg mixture, then the low carb flour. So you can't skip it. I tried. Learn from my mistakes. So, and it could be a messy process. You can see the stuff all over, but it tasted delicious. I'm telling you, I think I have some ricotta cheese and some mozzarella. I think I'm going to stuff an onion with no meat. So you might see a video with a stuffed onion with no meat, with just cheese, and I might see how that turns out. So this is me finishing everything up, and I'm going to pop these into the freezer for like 30 minutes. It just helps them fry a little bit better instead of them falling apart. And then I got my oil ready, and let's get the frying. They only take probably a good, I would say less than 5 minutes when you're frying them. You want to keep turning them, and again, you can have them dark, light. I wanted them not too dark, so I took mine out. Always drain your food after you fry it, because you don't want to have that extra oil in there. And if your oil is hot enough, it should not absorb the oil and it should not come out greasy. So here is the end product. These came out delicious. So fam, try them out. Like I say, I think the next one will be a stuffed onion ring, but it will be no meat. So, as I always say, bon appetit, my fam.